It's Saturday here, and I had lots of plans on what to do outside today, but I decided I should pick some beans, and this is just in the first foot of my bean hedge, and there's still more in that foot, so I'm thinking I'm going to be doing beans today instead. It's Saturday in August. I don't even know what day it is. I think it's around the 29th of August. And I also am going to be picking these large cherry tomatoes because there's a bunch ripened on here. And it's a massive mess. The tomato cages were too small for them. But that's okay. They're still growing. We're still getting lots of tomatoes. I see some weeds. I guess you just have to have weeds. Otherwise, you do nothing but weed, which is what we do anyways. But there's just masses and masses of beans on this. So I have to decide, do I want to can or do I want to freeze? I really prefer freezing. I get really tired canning, but also freezing keeps more of the nutrition in it than canning does. Not that anything's wrong with canning. Today's very windy, and I just wanted to show you my sunflower, which I think it might be 12 feet tall, and I'm a little concerned because it is so windy. And let's see if I can get my hand around that stalk just to give you an idea. It's very sunny out, so I don't know if I can see. I think my hand's in there, but that's as far around as I can get it. So this thing is massive. There's spider webs there. Massive. I'm hoping it doesn't come down in this wind. It's pretty strong, but it's really swaying in that wind when it picks up. Today is gorgeous out. People are out mowing their lawns, and doing their yard work just like I am. So I might as well show you this little area of the garden since we're here. Here's my bush beans, and I'm just leaving them. I'm not picking them anymore. You can see they're getting big, and what I'll do is leave them on there until the plants die and the beans are as big as they'll grow, and then I will open them up and save them for seed for next year. So we'll try our bean patch possibly in a different place because this just didn't work out. It's just nothing but sand here. Even my basil didn't thrive really. It's not terrible, but definitely have to do something with this bed. But really I'm trying to get to grow beds. That's what I like. I can totally control the soil in there and add things, and I don't lose it, and I don't have to till, and I can add what I want and easily, well, not easily, but a lot easier, I can weed it. I have some beans in between the strawberries, and clearly that's clover in there, but I decided I would leave it and let it grow big enough for it to seed, and then I just pull it out and put it wherever I want clover to take over, maybe for a ground cover. Here's my Arctic kiwi. Where's the sun? We don't have to worry about it yet. Arctic kiwi that's growing really nicely on my trellis. When it fills up, this whole thing is going to be like a little tunnel. I'm very excited about that. I still don't have my pond in. I don't know if it'll happen this year. We'll at least get it in there. But I just have so much that I'm having trouble doing everything. And it's been raining for over a week, so that bed needs to be taken care of. That is supposed to be strawberries, but it looks like it's just about all weeds. This bed over here has quite a few things in here. We've got zinnias and marigolds. I think I told you before that I was just going to plant them and then transplant them, and it got away from me rather quickly. I got some spinach in there, some more beans. Probably if these beans, once we get beans, I will pick them and eat them, since I've got all those other ones going for seed. I don't have to worry about that. Got some dill in here. Got this gorgeous lemon balm. Oh, I wish you could smell it. More beans, more beans. I think we've gone over this bed before, but it's never been quite this full. It's just gorgeous. And some lamb's ear. That came back after I took the rhubarb out. Some more spinach, purslane. Apparently I'm going to grow it. I do like to feed it to the rabbits. I did try a leaf. I wasn't real excited about it, but I don't know if it was probably too old or something. Oregano, and of course my grapes. You can see that they're starting to turn. Got some buggies in there. Lots of grapes. I can't tell if you can see. There. Then my little monster doggies. So this is the big thing right here that I need to take care of before it gets too cold. Not that it's cold yet, but we're having some weird weather. But I want to get them all situated. I can take some of the strawberries out of there and put them back in here, because I lost a lot. You know that strawberries are biennial, so they produce one year, then throw their runners and make babies, and then the next year your strawberries are from the new babies. I don't know if you call plants babies, but we're going to do that. So that's one thing I really need to get taken care of. My trumpet vines right there. The hummingbirds have been hanging around quite a bit. I love the trumpet vines. They're just gorgeous. And I've really been putting up as tall a pole as I can find and planting it in the ground, and then having the trumpet vine grow on it. It's almost like a tree, so I think it looks really cool. We'll just go over here, and I'm not going to go through the whole yard, but I will go over to the south part of the garden here. My hazelnuts are doing great. There's the baby hazelnut. There's another one, and then behind it you'll see kind of like a bush. That's the larger one. And here's where my honeydews have just gone crazy and taken over. I've never been able to grow them, so I'm excited. I don't know if they're going to have enough time to ripen, but I'm hopeful, because like I said, it's only the very end of August. There's potentially we could get a frost. We're in 4B in northern Michigan, and we could get a frost around September 10th or somewhere around there. So if that does happen, I might throw some sheets on it. Here's some more of my plants, my borage. And there's my other pawpaw. So 2 of my pawpaws seem to be surviving. So I'm going to try to mulch them well this winter, and hopefully they will make it through the winter. Very windy. Come on, sunflower, you can do it. You can live through this. And we're at the grape arbor. It's pretty weedy. There's spots that are real good and then spots that I just haven't gotten to. These grapes aren't looking as good. They're very small. They kind of look like they have like some bug damage. They are tasty, but see, compared to the other ones, and then last year they were much better, so I'm not sure. It might be because of all the new wood chips I put down. It could be a lot of things. It could be because it was a lot damper this year. There's lots of bug damage, but it is at the end of the summer, so it's not surprising. Plum tree. That's, I think, pumpkins here. Oh, they're little pumpkins. I knew I planted some somewhere, so they're just for decorations. And I thought I had all that seed that I just plant them all over, and if something grew, it would be lucky. This is my weedy potato patch. We're gonna have to start digging those up. We started already. We've already gotten a couple rows. They're very small. This is the potato patch that is left in the grape arbor, and I'm hopeful with these because these are the German butter crunch that I hope we'll get a lot from and possibly save some seed and get that going so that I don't have to keep buying starter potatoes every year. My rhubarb, it's got some zucchini going in there that is looking pretty good. A little bit of radishes. I had planted a bunch of dill in here and it didn't come up. I don't know, we've been having really hot, and then at night it gets really cold. I had heard that somebody told me that you're supposed to tie the leaves up around your cabbage. Well, my leaves wouldn't reach. So the rabbits had gotten the two big ones, of course, and then I put this netting, get my shadow, I put this netting on, thinking, well, maybe that will make a difference. And it has. They're not chewing on it, and it's still pretty small, but it's twice the size as when I put the netting on. Oh, I didn't get it soon enough, but I could probably put the netting on this and still get this cabbage to grow, and then just trim where the animals have gotten it. But I'll just leave those two big ones that are almost all eaten. I'll just leave them here, and hopefully they'll keep eating those and leave the little ones alone. So we'll see. So this is the south side of my yard, and you can see I've been doing this, the hoop house, and then the garden, a smaller garden outside the hoop house. So busy year, but very successful, and I will have all this video so I can go back and look at what worked and what didn't, or what I want to change. And maybe some of this will give you some ideas. You don't have to have a big garden like this, but even if you have some pots on your back porch, you can still garden. Man, it's noisy around here. And there's the hoop house, but we're not going to do that today. We just did that. There you go. Thanks for checking my plants out. Wish me luck on my humongous sunflower. Hopefully, we're hoping it's going to survive. It's really leaning today. I might have to put something up just to help it. I don't know. I really want it to survive. I want to try to throw a bag over the top and save the seeds, and try and grow more like this next year. I only grew these on the property, so I should be safe with the cross-pollination. And yeah, the sun's right behind it, so I don't think we can see it, but okay, thank you.